So the New Roots Immigrant Project is a pilot project we are taking on here at the Alex Community Food Center as a way to explore the unique ways immigrants are experiencing food insecurity. Starting with the Latin American communities, then it was the Vietnamese and Chinese communities. We then worked with the Filipino and the Middle Eastern communities, and then this upcoming weekend we're working with East African communities. Something that we are very much value here at the Alex is that piece around dignity, and so we created culture advisor groups for each of the different cultural groups that we're focusing on, so that they can share feedback on the different types of produce we use. Something that's also unique at our markets that we do is offer a free meal to go, and so we worked with those cultural groups to say what would be a culturally relevant meal for each of those targeted markets, and actually involving community members themselves to even help us make those meals.
Whenever I engage with the community to prepare a meal, my first thing is that I try to have the participants talk about their experiences, and I will learn more from them.
We often say, and I try to say it a lot, I'm like, this is not our space, this is your space. These were all things that we chose to include as a way to make sure that we are leading with community. One of our Latin volunteers shared about how food is actually comfort and safety, because remembering and eating food that's something that they ate as a child or that is recognizable to them, it gives them a level of comfort that's often missing from their experience being here as immigrants and low-income immigrants in Canada. And so creating more spaces that considers their cultural backgrounds really does add that level of safety, a level of comfort. There's been so many different connections. We have seen families who just came in not knowing and not ever been into our space before, really excited about what else we're doing, and have signed up for programming, taking part of the Stretch and Stroll with our dietitian, Gina here, joining some of the regular programming like Dads in the Kitchen or our gardening program. That's been what's wonderful, is that we're seeing people who we haven't seen before really feel valued and happy and engaged in our space.
I think we should encourage to have more of these programs, because a lot of the community members who move, especially newcomers, refugees, they have a lot of fear, or they can't open up. And I think when they come along here, where everyone is having an access to a meal, and they see, oh, everyone is so carefree, they get a chance to open up, and they had their own stories to tell, because they carry a lot of talent with them. We need that